Just here doing another update video on the Grom, 2017 Grom. Like I said in my last video, I was going to get some Ohlins, and here it is. Got the Ohlins rear shock, as well as the Ohlins fork kit. And wow, they're unbelievable. It's a whole different bike. Yeah, if you're on the fence about it, this is a no-brainer, and it really gives you confidence on the bike to actually ride like you would normally instead of taking it easy. Yeah, it's just stable in the corners. With the new forks, the braking is even better now, braking performance, because before you press the brakes and the forks would just fully compress, leaving you to think that the brakes aren't performing as well because the bike is absorbing the actual braking pressure. It makes a huge difference. Now you can almost pull a stoppie, just with moderate brake pressure, because the forks are so much stiffer. You're getting a lot more, stopping power transferred to the ground instead of it being absorbed by the shock. So that's really nice. The rear shock is fantastic. It's got a rebound adjustment here, and then preload is actually up here. What's it called? Rebound. Yeah, rebound, compression, and preload. So this is a preload adjuster here. These two rings. I had to crank these way up because it was just too soft for me. Not soft, but when I sat on the bike, it sagged quite a bit. I got this kit through Man in the Box, but I think if you get it through Hard Racing, they'll set the spring up for you if you just give them your weight. So a Man in the Box doesn't do that. So up here, let me see if I can get this. Yeah, this little black knob up here, that's the compression adjustment. Turning that will adjust how quick the bike responds, or how quick it responds back up. And then this preload adjuster adjusts how much pressure. Yeah, I don't know. It all made sense in my head until I tried to explain it. Anyway, set it up to how you like it. What you want to note, though, is you want to push down on the center of the bike and then let go quickly and see if the front and back rise equally. And if they do, you've got it dialed in. If the front is bouncing back up while the rear is still slowly coming up, that's not it's not how it's supposed to be. So, also on this kit, this is the 101 kit, or 111 front fork kit. It comes with the 2 spring rates. The instructions in there are completely wrong. If you're gonna install this kit, you need to watch the Hard Racing YouTube video. That'll explain everything crystal clear for you. Or else you'll just do everything wrong and have to take it apart and redo it. As well as you're gonna get some leaking on the fork tubes from your fork seals here after the install. From what I've read, it's just oil trapped between the dust shield and the fork seal. So it's still leaking for me. I just took it out this is the first ride after I got them installed. I went about 100 miles or so, and I got a little bit of leakage, but they say it should subside and stop soon. I've also have 15% stiffer clutch springs over there in the box waiting to be put in. I just don't feel like pulling the cover off and draining the oil and doing all that stuff right now. And it's the first time doing an oil change with the RNG slider installed, because there's this bracket here that mounts to the oil, or this case the engine case. You got to pull this off to get to the springs, and so I'm not sure how to remove this right now without taking the whole thing apart. So I got to figure that out. One thing I didn't mention in the last video was that I also one of the first things I did was put in a 1 tooth up sprocket on the rear to give it a little more acceleration, and supposedly it doesn't hurt top speed at all, which I found to be true. But yeah, Ohlins is amazing. It's how the bike should have came, honestly. But that's alright. Yeah, so that's it.